everyone, I am Anjan and welcome to the 7th video tutorial of the Verilog course series. In this video, you will be getting to know how the ripple subtractor works and how to design a Verilog code for ripple subtractor. For a better understanding, I split the video into 3 parts, that is pre-coding part, coding part and the post-coding part. Now let's move on to the pre-coding part. In the pre-coding part, you will be learning how the ripple subtractor works, circuit diagram. Coming to the circuit diagram of the ripple subtractor, you will be having 3 full subtractors and a half subtractor, and you will be giving 3 inputs to each of the half subtractor and 3 full subtractors and getting 2 outputs for each. And for the first half subtractor, one of the output will be driven as an input to the second full subtractor, and this second full subtractor, or one of its output, will be driven as an input to the third full subtractor, and it's again continuous like this. This output will be driven to the fourth full subtractor, and here you will be getting 4 bit 2 numbers. Each bit will be given to each subtractor, so that the performance will be done by individually. Like if you give 1 1 1 1, that is 4 bit 1 1 1 1. If you give that number to the ripple subtractor, it will divide the each bit and it will drive it to the ripple subtractor. And if you take here 0 0 0 0, the output will be the subtraction of each individual bits, that is 1 minus 0 0, 1 minus 0 0, 1 minus 0 0, and here also 1 minus 0 0, and the bar will be the the regular bar, like subtraction. It is the functionality of the ripple subtractor. Now let's move to the coding part of the Verilog course. In this Verilog code, you can find the module name as ripple subtractor, and here are the port lists, and I declared them. And if you closely observe, I didn't declare B in 0, B in 1 and B in 2 in the port list, because they are just driving the values. They are not acting as an input, output, or as an input in outputs. And I given B in as 0 as because the ripple subtractor works only if B in is given as 0. And here I taken full subtractor. Instead you can also take half subtractor, but I taken full subtractor, it's no problem. And I given here the values. And if you don't know how to design a Verilog code for full subtractor, you can watch my previous video on my playlist in the Start Scratch YouTube channel. And here I given the inputs and outputs. Here I got the B out, that is B in 0, and it is driven as an input to the second one. And this one is here the output B in 1 will be driven to input as third one, here like this. Now let's move on to the post coding part, that is the in tool, how it works. Here for reference, I already kept the code for full subtractor. I given the full subtractor code here, and for the designing of full subtractor, I used the half subtractor instantiation, and I also given the half subtractor code. And coming to the ripple subtractor, here it is. Just I same texture, the same copy of that in the presentation. I can just copy it here. To save the time, I already pre-simulated it. You can also simulate it here like this by clicking this run behavioral simulation. I pass on the same values like 1 1 1 as I mentioned in the presentation. I mentioned here 1 1 1 1 and 0 0 0, and I got the values as 1 1 1 1 as the difference, that is the difference, and B out as 0, and all the values also zeros. Now if you want to see the simulation, you can check, like I will be giving it as 0. So that you will be getting D3 as 0, which means 0 minus 0, B3. A3 0, B3 0, 0 minus 0, you will get D3 as 0. I will run it for 10 nanoseconds. Here you can see D3 as 0. Now let's move to the schematic part. Here it is. Here bean is grounded, that means it is given the value 0 voltage, and it is the full subtractor 0. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3. The values are driven, borrows. And here are the output ports, D1, D0, D2, D3 and the PO. If you like the video, please share to your friends and also do subscribe to StartScratch. Thank you.